I was gonna play music with my kitty butt speaker, but then I'm like, I actually want to charge my kitty butt speaker so I could bring it to the park today. Every time I charge this, I feel like I'm molesting my kitty butt speaker. All right. I do have balls. This is mostly for Resurrected Live. Oh shit, damn it. I hate when I do shit like that. Oh man, I might almost go off of live because it's gonna take me a moment to figure this. Take me a moment. Okay. I got balls. Hella balls. Basketballs. These are volleyballs. You gotta bump and set and spike them. This is a Nerf ball. I have a football, but like I don't think it's a real football. Because it's slippery and I can't figure out how to grip it. Oh no, here's the grips. Yeah, I got a football. I got a soccer ball, or also it could be called a football. Yeah. Holy shit. It's Comedy Sports Day. Oh man, and Resurrected Live. You should come out. Like, come out, be friends with the comics, and then you can come join our comic shit too. Comedy is for everyone. Some of us have jokes, some of us have senses of humor. We all have a little of both, or we all have some amount of both in varying combinations. It makes comedy. Such a pretty day. All that light. My room is very light right now, and I love it. It's like the kind of light that wakes you up. Also, I have foodstuffs, chips. Mostly, no, like, I don't have substantial foods. I'm bringing snacks and desserts. If we want substantial foods, there's a burger place right over by where we are playing at the park. Also, my mom and dad live right over by here, and if there was an emergency, we could call them, just like when I was a kid. Like, Mom, Dad, we need Band-Aids. Oh, shit. Hopefully we don't need... I could bring Band-Aids, but I'm not going to. I'm most excited to play volleyball. I love bumping and setting and spiking in so many ways. And volleyball encapsulates all of it. All right. Doing the Journal of Me. It is the 5th of July. It is Mac Dre's birthday and also Kendrick Williams' birthday. And makes for a pretty cool day. The 5th of July. I woke up, you know, I definitely drank yesterday. And what really got me yesterday is I went to my brother's tiki bar, which, like, I could drink, I could probably drink more vodka than, like, I even want to fully realize and don't even need to realize. But 2 tiki drinks knock me out. We also did a rum shooter. And then at that point, my brother was like, you don't have to shoot it if you just want to sip it. And I was like, yeah, I think I'm just going to sip this. Oh, man. We actually have a tiki bar over by the park, too. But it's on invite only. You know, I am working on loving myself, but a lot of times life gives you, I'm just like, man, how's my mouth so dirty for having brushed my teeth for like 5 minutes? I do all the oral hygienes. I brush my teeth every day. I floss every day. I scrub my tongue every day, and I mouthwash every day. I'm a big fan of mouthwash. In fact, I won't always like brush my teeth right after I eat, but I will often mouthwash right after I eat. It helps me to, like, I don't know. If I stay up with it, it makes like a, I don't know. What works for one person isn't going to work for everyone. No hard rules of thumb. Just lots of soft rules of thumb for being a people. Sports day. I've got balls. I am hella excited. I should story my balls. I should put my balls on story. Oh my god, I think I'm going to get off to do that real quick. Because, like, Just for right now, so everyone knows I do. I have balls. I have them. Hell yeah. Alright. Oh shit. The music's too loud. Damn it. I think I have to turn off live to turn it off. It just hit me why people, like, I think are fascinated with live. Live is literally a test on, like, let's see someone live without their phone. Because that's what you live on. You can do nothing on your phone when you're doing live. So it's just watching someone without a phone. That's what the real fascinating thing about live is. It's watching someone without a phone. It's like, whoa, oh my God, they need directions. What are they going to do? Oh, they're hearing a song. You know they want to know the title of it, but they've never heard it before. What are they going to do? Oh, they're trying to remember the name of that movie. What are they going to do? I don't know. They're on fucking live. Let's just watch them freak out because they can't use their phone unless they get off of live. You can watch me use a computer on live. I don't have a computer. I have access to computers, but I don't have one. It's one of those things that, like, well, the one that I have access to honestly looks like it's been my computer. Access to two. I have access to a work window, so it's very limited on what it does, but I'm not a bad person, so I don't really need to do anything bad. But still a lot of websites like Pinterest is blocked. For a really long time, my flyer making website was blocked, and that just threw me off because that had been like my main computer. And I could bring it home and use it during like off hours, but it was my main desktop for being able to make flyers. Now I have access to my mom's, which honestly looks like it's been mine. Looks like all the phones I got. I'm going to break down and buy a camera. I'm realizing that, okay, to buy a great camera, that would be 4 shows of Dress to Kill hiring someone to film. It would take 4 different people hiring to pay for a great camera. To pay for a good camera, 2 Dress to Kills. And then I don't have to deal with the whole thing of like people. Not that I don't, it's just that I love people. But man, it's such a bummer when you find out someone did some shady shit. So I'm not strong enough to like I'm not strong enough to combat all kinds of fear or even to recognize if someone's feeling it or to demonstrate that I'm someone that could come to help with it. But the more people around, sometimes the more I'm still very affected by fear. Sometimes being around people that are easily affected by fear, I don't know like how to help well or what to do. So if someone does something like steal money kind of like in a thing, and it's like, I would never do that. It's such a bummer that like, you know, yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to give situations on here, although all the people that watch Resurrected live probably haven't even made it to this point. I have to make it to the park in 1 hour. I'm going to see you at the park in 1 hour. I have balls. I have snacks. I have chips. I have dip. I have a lot more Super Bowl jokes than 4th of July jokes, and I'm right now thinking I could probably repurpose 4th of July jokes and Super Bowl jokes together. Well, like football being an American holiday, that's like specific to Super Bowl. But like the fireworks and beer vibe and summertime, oh God, it's such a good holiday. Second after Halloween. And Christmas is like, you know, enough historians will like go into some kind of shit about how Jesus wasn't actually born on December. Totally fine. I just love a homie for letting us celebrate then because it is miserable in December. There are no like, it's dark. Like I go into work and it's dark and I leave work and it's dark. Like thank God for just a strand of lights. Call me white trash, but I personally think a strand of lights really brightens things. It just really makes things feel a little more festive and happy. 4th of July is easy though. I love we just throw the fireworks in the sky because it's like, hell yeah, summertime. Beer and fireworks are the best vibe. What a solid combination. Oh man, I should do pigtails again. I did pigtails yesterday and they were cute. Yeah, maybe I'll do them again today. Doing with the scrunchies. Although I normally wouldn't do pigtails with scrunchies. It's what I have access to right now. And now that like I don't know. I've stopped this live 22 times because it's impossible to do live without your phone. What the fuck? The only reason people want to watch live is because it's watching a human exist without a phone. I'm going crazy. I want to look up 20 things on my phone. I don't know how I'm able to do this without my phone. Because my phone's doing only this. Get another scrunchie. Oh shit, let's find one that's the same color. What color scrunchie am I wearing? Dark gray? Yeah, dark gray scrunchie. I just want to do a light gray scrunchie and switch it up. Oh shit. All I have is light gray scrunchies though. All I have is light gray scrunchies. Well then, a light gray scrunchie. I have like 30 of those. I have a lot of light gray scrunchies. But I don't have another dark one. I do have a bunch of balls. I'll be at the park, Tahoe Park, soon. 11. Probably before. Doing sports hair. I want to, again, volleyball is my favorite. I love bumping. I love setting. I love spiking. And then a sport just put all those as a term. And I was like, what? Volleyball. Oh, man. Well, I guess I should read off of this. Nope, I didn't plug anything. Well, if you're lucky enough to be in the lovely city of Sacramento, California, the capital of California, on the night of Sunday, July 13th, I would highly recommend coming to the Callback Bar, where you could check out my fashion and comedy show, Dressed to Kill. The theme for July, White Trash Lotus. And my outfit for it is, oh my gosh, like, prettier than I am. It makes me feel so pretty because it's such a nice fucking outfit. It's going to be hella White Trash Lotus. You don't have to dress up too. Like, you can just come to enjoy. We're there to entertain you, but if you want to be a part of it, I don't know. I think comedy is like we need people with senses of humor out. I really love people with the sense of humor. I have jokes, and I definitely have a sense of humor, but I got a lot of jokes, and, like, sometimes it's nice to have another sense of humor. To think that my jokes are funny. I think my jokes are funny. I don't go up on stage trying to be an asshole. I go up on stage legit because I'm like, well, what I have to say, I think it's funny. Hell yeah. Hella balls. Still, those sparkles, because they are in season. And I absolutely shaved my PUSSY today. So, yeah, fuck football. I've been busy. Oh no, I forgot. This whole book ended on a twist yesterday where it turns out there's some shit I really feel like I need to sit down and think about, but then I realized now that I'm just going to do it off the top of my head. So I'm not doing my favorites. I'm just doing the first thing I think of to answer the question. It is so hard to sit down and actually answer legit your favorite. Like, I would need pieces of, like, I would need time. I would need to write things out. It'd be crazy. Gross. That's like a chest pimple. It's not going to pop. It's going to look gross. That's what it's going to do. Just like whatever this is. That's okay. I don't have to be perfect. Been here for 3+ decades. Don't have to be perfect. Try my best. Things I want to see that start with the letter A. I don't know if I might answer that. Places I want to go that start with the letter A are for sure Amsterdam. Who the fuck doesn't want to go to Amsterdam unless you've been there? In which case, why wouldn't you want to go back? Don't tell me till after I've been. I'm going to say I'll go to Amsterdam someday. I'm going to say I'm going to be well, wherever I go, I'm going to be funny. I can't help it. I was born funny. My bones, they reflect it. It's in my bones, the humorous. But Things I would want to see that start with the letter A. Oh, I think I did. I talked about Acapulco. Was that in Peru? I have no idea. I was just like listing off stuff. Listing off stuff. I think I started to talk about Kokomo at a point. It was wild. It was 4th of July. Today is even more wild. It's McDre's birthday. All right. Something I want to do someday that starts with the letter B. Well, it's just going to be a name. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding, or I'm not. Who knows? Things you want to learn someday that start with the letter B. I don't want to learn the banjo, but it'd be dope to know how to play the banjo. I don't want to learn. I could play it with my... Play it with my mouth. This is what it just is. Things I want to see that start with the letter B. Baby animals. I love baby animals. I'm never too old for a petting zoo. They should have more adult petting zoos. They have bars in there and stuff. Nah, I think we could. I think like a bar and a petting zoo, honestly, would be just fine. I know that there's a history of men that have fucked animals that live on farms, but I feel like if there was a bar and an adult zoo where there were also women allowed, we would keep them in check. Plus, this is America. You don't usually have to fuck a goat. Like the animal or a sheep. Ew. That's a sheep. Place I want to go that starts with B. Bermuda, Bahamas, come on baby mama, to Key Largo, Manteca, I've been there. And then there's Kokomo. We don't know if it's a real place, but at this point probably someone's named it that. I mean, we definitely take liberties on boundaries and naming places. It all comes back around to Kokomo. I knew it. In the last episode, all makes sense now. Verbal Autobiography is my last will and testament. I don't expect anyone to watch this, but just in case I die, I don't regret leaving this behind. It is hours and hours of me. Amy, hours and hours. Rambling and babbling matters way more when you're dead. And it's like, I probably shouldn't since I don't die, but that's kind of the funny part of it. Is that I'm leaving my last will and testament, and it's like hours and hours of good shit, but I don't die. So I just have to live with my good shit. Hell yeah. I could do that. Alright, we're going on. It's definitely sticking with the theme. If you know the alphabet, you could probably guess what's coming up. Things you want to someday do that start with the letter C. Cry cut machines. I would love to be more proficient with those. Boy, or at least I would love to. I know someone who is actually proficient with them. Seriously, if everyone, I want to have a collaboration day. Oh, I want to do a collaboration day. Talk about things that start with the letter C. I want to do a collaboration day someday where just everyone from the comedy community. I'm thinking about Michael, and he goes by Milky on Instagram. Which honestly, for a Michael, you always got to diversify that name. Every drug I've ever bought has been from a Michael. Just they never go by Michael or Mike. Just. But yeah, a collaboration day where you come in and we're like, all right, so we all got jokes or sense of humor. I am one of several people who, definitely have jokes. I'm not the worst at editing or flyer making. We have a few people that are good at this. I also could probably write a script. I'm not the worst at that either, but alone with all the rest of my fucking life and then working on my stand-up set, I tend to not go into the script writing. So like, I think I would do, at this point, I almost need to be motivated by a group to write a script. Even just like I could take the motivation away and then write it alone, but like just doing it on my own, I can't. I will just go for my stand-up set. I'll just write that instead. Working on my, I have what I have considered jokes, hours and hours of them, but I'm whittling down in little blips of 5s and 7s and 15s and girl be blessed, 20s to 30s, figuring out what is funny with people and what's not, seeing where it lines up and who it's funny with and who it's not funny with. Sometimes you just have a killing 5 for a bar crowd, and it doesn't work anywhere else where people aren't in a bar. Just trying to figure out this weird ass fucking art. That's why I'm like, bring out your senses of humor. I think it'll be way easier to figure out with those there. And if you have jokes, eventually, like, or if you have jokes, say them into the mic. I have a sense of humor too. I do. I have a sense of humor. I also have a fuck ton of jokes. I just don't know what's funny to other people and who it's funny to and what. Just building up this hour I'm going to have. I'm going to call it Netflix and chill. But like one of the first jokes I make will like be something around how, you know, you can chill to this shit on anything. Because I don't know if it'll be Netflix. I need to make my voice more chill. I have this screech. If I feel like I'm going to have to yell to an audience, which when you're an open micer is often quite a lot. You just go into a bar where they didn't want you there and you're about to ruin their night with your best intentions. You just wanted to tell your jokes. It really would ruin your night not to tell your jokes. And you're just going to shout at them. Shout out at them. When I was first in comedy, I did kind of do a little more pandering where I would be more like, ooh, I'm a cute girl. But then I got groped enough outside of a bar not to do that again. That's very invitational. There's something about funny that's very inviting. Also very unattractive. I remember a while ago someone said there was like a thing where they're like, how come funny girls are never pretty? And it was like on Saturday Night Live, like none of them are. But I was so shocked by that because I'm like, Kristen Wiig is a babe. Like that's like I wish I was that skinny. Although I guess that's not for my opinions. What I find attractive is obviously not what everyone does, considering I've been alone, single for 4 to 5 now. It's now at 4 to 5 years. Hell yeah. Boss bitch shit. Pussy, money, weed, life. Having all 3, except for not money yet. But I am going to have a pussy. It's not pussy, money, weed, life. It's having pussy, money, weed, life. I just don't have money. I just have a bleeding ass vagina that I can't even like thank God for my parents. Like I would cry to my mom for tampons. Like I can't afford them. I wasn't expecting to have them. I thought I would be able to diet enough not to have to afford tampons. But apparently. Should be healthy. I'm good. I'm going to play sports. I have balls. I'm not bringing tampons. Maybe I should. They all have my phone number on them. That's not just a joke. That's also the truth. I don't have my phone number. I have my Instagram handle because that's my platform. Honestly, I just go days where I don't answer any messages. But my inbox for work almost is always at 0 when I leave, unless someone snuck something in right at the end as I was leaving, which they tend to. Sometimes it's like, damn it, you respond. It's 6:30 p.m. What do you have to respond to? My calendar order. All right, I'm gonna go to the park and I'm gonna get all my snacks and stuff together, and then we'll go to the park and see you guys there. Unless this is on Resurrected live, in which case, man. Well, I hope watching this resurrected some happiness for you. I'm sure it's been there somewhere in your life, and if it hasn't, then can you really miss what you've never had? I'm personally a believer of it's better to have never fucking loved than to have loved and lost. I hate losing shit. It sucks. I have to really work hard on feeling grateful for that. Back Dre's birthday.